thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose and we're here today to do your May horoscope. There's your first card. Break the chain. Wow, starting off strong, Leo. That's the first message. We need another 2 messages for Leo, please. Thank you. Pleiades. What else? Pleiades. One more, please, for Leo. Thank you. Thank you. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Strong. Strong messages for you here, Leo. Wow. Breaking the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Leo, your ancestors went through a period of time where they were not able to do what they wanted to do. They were not able to follow a dream. They were not able to have a goal and see that they accomplished that goal. They weren't able to do a lot of things. Why? Because they didn't have the financial backing. They didn't have society's blessing. There are a lot of things that your ancestors didn't do. And not because they didn't want to, but because the time that they were there was a time of restriction, was a time of conceived ideas by society. What they're asking you to do now, Leo, is to break that chain. Times have changed. New hope has been revived. People are no longer who they used to be, especially women. Pardon me. The voice. People weren't able to speak about how they felt, what they wanted, what they needed. You are. Use your voice, your posture, your wants and needs to break that chain. There is no more, I cannot do that. There is no more, that will be impossible. There is no more, I'm not good enough. Today, everything is possible. Today, you are able to have a voice. And they want you to use that to put out there what you feel, what you think, and what you want. Because that will break the chain of scarcity. It will break the chain of not being heard. It will break the chain of being forgotten. It will break the chain of goals and dreams never achieved. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. This here, Leo, is a power like no other. This is you getting information from the universe and bringing it down to 3D Earth. This is you being guided to, you're going to receive information, you're going to receive ideas, thoughts, empowerment that's going to allow you to bring information to Earth that people want to listen to and need to listen to. So don't ever discount what you know, what you feel, or what you want to project. You weren't given, it's like you're being given here a responsibility like no other. People are looking up to you to be the difference in your lineage. They're looking up to you to be the information that they need, the guide that they need. And many of you here are being given powers to do so, subconsciously or consciously. You're going to realise that you've all of a sudden got this feeling or this urge to do things, to say things, to be someone that no one in your family has ever done, been or said. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan. Exactly that. You know, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, is someone who was looked up to. Look at that. All these people are looking up, and they were bringing them information, inspiration, and a time of protection. And I feel here, this is bizarre, Leo, but in May, you may feel like you are the doctor of communication, the doctor of feelings, the doctor of experiences, the doctor of encouragement, the doctor of strength. And this is all to get your lineage out of a period of they were not able to do what you can do today. Wow, wow, wow. That's a huge responsibility, huge responsibility. Put on your shoulders, Leo, but like they always say, we're not given responsibilities unless we can handle them. Who more can handle a fight? Who more can handle a battle than a Leo? What have we got for breaking the chain? What are we breaking the chain here? King of Swords. Standing in your truth. You will know the truth. You will speak your truth. You will see the truth. Cold, calculated and strategic. You will know what you're doing, when you're doing it and how you're doing it to get the attention that you need, to get the results that you want. And everything falls into place because you don't go out there just for the sake of going out there. You have a strategy, you have a plan. Palliard's place. What's the mission? 5 of Cups. To help people in need. You're going to be able to help people in need through your experiences of fallen relationships, through your experiences of abandonment, through your experiences of losing loved ones. You will have the experience, the knowledge, and get more information to help others in need, especially at their worst time. The time where they feel alone, where they feel abandoned. Queen of Swords. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, came out with the Queen of Swords. You've got a King of Swords here and you've got the Queen of Swords here. Here it's about laying foundations and divine plan. See how King of Swords has got his sword up. In May, you begin the month with strategy and plans and going for it. At the end of May, you become the person who makes it all happen. By the end of May, people will know you, people will talk to you, people will want more out of you, you would have accomplished your mission. Accomplish the mission to be the person who can be contacted, who can be seen, and who can be the voice to others without one. Whatever you're setting yourself to be, Leo, you will accomplish that and more. What's something you need to be cautious about in May? What's the caution here for Leo in May? 8 of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Oh dear, and the 7 of Swords underneath. You know what, Leo? You may have been in a place where your ancestors were. In a place where somehow, somewhere along the line, you lost yourself. You lost the power within you. You lost your courage. You lost your determination. You lost that raw within you. And you felt isolated. You felt paralysed to do anything. In May, they're saying that's over. The caution here is to don't ever, in May, no matter what you face, who comes to you, who faces you, Who does anything to you, don't let them manipulate you into a place where you have no voice and you have no movement. You need to stand firm like an ace of swords. Speak your truth, even if it hurts people. People sometimes need to be told the way it is. They need to see things for what they are. And if that's you that needs to do that, getting people out of this situation of being in total isolation to speak their truth, you've done your job. But don't you fall into that trap. Don't fall into this is what you need to be aware of. So don't fall into the trap of being that person that cannot have a voice, that cannot do what they want, that doesn't have the freedom, that doesn't have options or choices. Speak your truth, be your truth, and know your truth. What a powerful reading. Wow. What's the karmic lesson for Leo in May, please? Karmic lesson. Love without self-abandonment. Love without self-abandonment. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Stay present. Stay whole and still be loved. Pardon me, I've got the hiccups now. Leo, when we're in love or when we fall in love with somebody or we're in a relationship, we can either be that or that. And what this card is saying to you from a karmic point of view, which your ancestors are involved in as well, don't lose yourself because you're in love. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Don't fall in the trap of being someone that someone else wants you to be, or saying things just to please other people, or agreeing to things because you're worried about what other people will think. Be your true self, because you can still be loved and be true to who you are. That's the main message here for May, is be loved being you. I hope this makes sense. Lots of love and light. Thank you. Bye-bye.